Good afternoon, children. Today we are going to discuss our fourth chapter, Typing with the Keyboard. Now, children, you have read in the previous chapter that a keyboard consists of several keys which have various functions. Now, let us explore the working of a keyboard. With the help of a keyboard, you can type text. Text is the written or typed matter. It may include letters or symbols. As you write on paper with a pen or pencil, similarly, you can type text in a text editor like Notepad or KWrite with the help of a keyboard. Now, when we go in the lab, we switch on the computer and ask our teacher to help us to open a text editor on your computer in the lab. After switching on the computer, we can see the operating system. In this, the Linux operating BOS is shown above. Now, in Linux BOS, step 1, we will click on main menu button. There we can see in step 2, we will click on utilities. Then we will see that there is editors. We'll click on editors and the last step is we'll click on KWrite option. Now KWrite option is used to type letters and statements. Now just like Notepad we use in MS Windows. Now KWrite opens as the above diagram shown. Now the features of KWrite are, you can see on the left hand side there is the title bar. Then you can see the blinking line, that is the cursor. On the right hand side you're having the close button. The cross is the close button. Then in between middle you are having the maximize button. Then you are having the dash shape, that is the minimize button. Now, what is a cursor? The blinking vertical line which looks like eye in the working area of the text editor is known as the cursor. Now, we can type alphabets or numbers at the cursor position. As you type, the cursor moves in forward direction. You can write letters, stories, poems, etc. on the pages of text editor, not with a pen but by pressing the keys of the keyboard. Now in the above diagram we can see Windows 8. Here we can see that all the applications are in the form of tiles. When we will click on any of the applications, the desired program will open. Now we will select the notepad option, and as we double click on the notepad option, the above diagram it just opens. Then we can see that the KWriter is having the features just like the notepad. The notepad having the title bar on the left hand side, then it have the cursor which is a blinking line from where we can start typing. Now on the right hand side on the corner we are having the cross sign which is the close button. Then in between we are having the maximize button. Then the dash shaped is the minimize button. Now let us learn how we will type the text. Now in text editor you can type text, that is alphabets A to Z in capital and A to Z in small letter. Numbers 0 to 9 and special symbols like hash, at the rate, dollar, percentage, asterisk, these all we can type. In the first screen of the text editor, type your name. Suppose that your name is Hiralal. So, we will type the name Hiralal with the help of keyboard. In step 1, what we will see that as we type your name, it appears in small letters and the cursor moves forward. In step 2, we have to press the enter key to move the cursor to the next line. This is how we will type the text. Now, we will discuss how to erase words or characters. Sometimes you may need to erase some unwanted text. Press the backspace or delete key to erase the typed text. Now note that backspace and delete keys are used to erase letters, but backspace keys erase a letter in backward direction, whereas delete key erase a letter in forward direction. Now let us discuss how to type in capital letters. To type in capital letters, press the caps lock key of the keyboard. The status of the caps lock, on or off, is indicated by a light glowing in the upper right corner of the keyboard under the caps lock heading. When we have to write in capital, we will switch on the key, and when we have to write in small letters, we will switch off the keys. Next, let's see how we will give space between words or characters. Now, to provide space or gap between two words or letters, press the space bar key. To move the cursor towards left, press left arrow key. To move right, up and down, press right up and down arrow key respectively. So you can see here above that after first name, we'll press space bar key, then type the surname, your surname. Now, there would be a blank space between the first name and the surname. Now let's discuss how we will type special characters. The symbol marked on upper part of the number keys are typed when shift key is pressed along with the particular key. You can see above the symbols on the upper part of the number keys. When shift key is pressed, the upper part of the character is typed. To type the special characters like @ dollar, percentage, and asterisk, keep the shift key in pressed state or position and then type the number keys, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc. You can see that after press and hold down the shift key, then press the number key 2 to get the characters at the rate. Now release shift button. You will see that the symbols appears as in above diagram. Now let's discuss how to save the typed text. You can save or store the typed text into the memory of the computer for future use. To do so in Windows, we will go to the File menu. We will see that in the File menu, Save As option is there. We will click on the Save or Save As option. Then we will see that the sub-menu again opens. We will have to type the file name we want to keep it on that document. Now click on the Save button. Your desired document will be saved. Now next, how we will exit from the text editor. We'll go to the file menu and we'll see that click on the file menu and see there is one option exit. Click on the exit option from the file menu and you will be exited from the text editor.